Man. What's up? We back. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get the channel shut down. They ain't stopping nothing. Weirdos, they ain't stopping nothing. We back in this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Young street punk. Thinking I ain't stopping nothing.
Dude, you're hella weird, man, for real.
I had a feeling though. I'm looking at him, I'm like, man, he look like he on the camera. Like I said, I was gonna say something. I'm like, or is it? Because I thought he was trying to say something though. I'm like, it looked like the camera look a little weird and shit. Like, but it is what it is. Ain't even suck ain't stopping nothing.
The dudes that do all of that shit, dog, to try to get a nigga channel shut down.
Yeah, bro. That's the sucker ish right there though. Like, and they take it, bro. They won't even give you an opportunity to explain it. You feel me? Take it and that's a 3 strike. That's a 3 strike. No explaining, no nothing, bro.
That's why he did it though.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just a complete weirdo, dog.
Yeah, then the crazy thing though, it be suckers that be right back in here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's on some words. You know what I mean? They be right back here and laugh like it's a game. You never know who it is. That's the only thing about this internet ish, man. But that's what makes you not let motherfuckers up here. You feel me? That's why, and that's the reason why you say turn on that camera before we let you up. It's over though. But see that shit right there, be like, nah, man, I ain't trusting nothing now. Shit.
No.
That. If I ain't got your phone number or your social security number, I don't want to talk to you. I need to know your social security number.
Nope. My man Hood Famous YG, he said they had that plan. Yeah, dude be plotting. They be plotting to try to get your whole channel taken down. And you know what I'm saying? They just ain't got shit going on with their life.
Yeah, weird shit, man. Just
straight weirdos.
Weird shit.
Johnny Q, what's happening with it? Mr. Mechanical back in the building. Excuse me, my man Hood Famous, my man William Old School, Mr. Finesse. Let me see. Trackman 87. Yeah. Get everybody back in here so we can continue to cook out. Raul Garcia, what's happening with it? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't stopping nothing. Corny ass nigga.
Ain't stopping nothing. Oh, straight cornball, dog.
Earl posted tank on
we back.
Earl posted tank on his story.
He did.
Earl and Tank rock with you. That's how you know it's real.
Oh hell yeah! You know what I'm saying?
That's what I say. That's what motivates you. You see what I'm saying? That's what get them like, man, fuck that. I'm ready to be next. I got to get it.
Right. Like nigga,
like them boys put on, man. I'm ready to put on.
Right. Diana, what's going on with the Queen? Salute. Oh man, I ain't tell you.
Diana, down, Queen.
Keto was with Michael B. Jordan and all of them at the Creed Creed joint. Yeah.
Man,
they were partying. They were partying. They was hanging out all last night.
That's what's up, Keto, bro.
Big dog shit.
Big dog. You hear me? For real.
You know, I'm gonna have to tell Gina that because she think, you know what I'm saying, she think that's her man.
Oh, Michael B.
Yeah, I was like, shit. I thought I was your man. She think that's her man.
All the girls love Michael B, bro. I say y'all ain't like when he was that little skinny motherfucker in the wire.
Right. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, we deleted the whole live. That whole live is gone. That shit gone. And even though you're gone.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Whoever got to catch it, you know, they caught it. Sorry to the ones that, you know, didn't get to catch it.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like this, man.
Yeah, you know. Leon, what's happening with it? Yeah. You're trying to wait for the rest of the people to get in here, you know, so we can start cooking. I'm gonna cook on this Errol Spence and Terence Crawford shit. you know, I'm gonna cook on that because I didn't really even cook on that because we was cooking so heavy on that Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia shit. Because you know, people try to act like, oh man, he ain't this and he ain't that. Everybody excited about this shit, dog.
Facts.
Like this is the biggest fight that we didn't got in boxing since. Honestly, shit, dog. What would you say?
What's the biggest fight? If we can say that was on this level for us to hype. Shit, when we say Wilder Fury.
Yeah. Wilder Fury 2.
Yeah, 2. Yeah. For us to hype, like coming back, that's what, you know what I'm saying, that we know, like, that can do some numbers that we know, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't see the other fights that was really on a hype level, you know what I'm saying? For us, like, oh man, like, yeah.
Wilder Fury 2, dog. That's but Wilder Fury, I don't even know if because that shit was hype, dog.
Yeah.
That Wilder Fury 2, that was hype. I remember I did a live. Was it? I think after the Wilder Fury 2, I remember I did a live, nigga. I had like 100 people waiting to get on my helmet before I started the live. That was that whole Wilder Fury, that was real, dog. You had UK cats coming to the channels out of, like, you know what I'm saying, cats you ain't never heard of or seen before. William Old School said, "Why I can't eat? Oh man, cause I had these surgeries and shit done on my mouth, like all these teeth pulled and shit." So yeah.
Cause that nigga over there eating on corn curls and shit, sucking on Cheetos.
Yeah, like I had this cheese right here, man. Had this cheese, man. I'm like, man, this cheese look good, bro. Nigga, I got the sucking on the cheese. I'm like, man, I can't chew it. Like this cheese nasty as hell. Trying to suck on some cheese and shit. You're
not hungry. They got to look at a piece of cheese and say that cheese looks good.
Hey, man, my pops today, he like, man, yeah, I'm finna go pick up these oxtails. My pops, I'm on the phone with him today. He like, yeah, I'm finna slide through there, but before I gotta stop and pick up these oxtails. Man, that shit, man, I'm like, man, why would you even say some shit like that to me?
You hear me?
How bad I want to eat some oxtails.
Man, kid, I gotta give me some oxtails. I've been talking about that for a while, bro. I want some oxtails so bad, bro.
Man. Some good oxtails though.
Oh, yeah.
Atlanta, I'm gonna tell you about Atlanta, dog.
You gotta go to the Jamaican.
Y'all niggas from Atlanta, dog. Atlanta got the worst, nastiest Jamaican food ever, dog. That Jamaican food in Atlanta, that's some goddamn The Atlanta was the worst Jamaican food I ever had in my life. That shit was horrible.
Was it Jamaicans making it or somebody else?
Man, I got up in there because so my cousin, nigga, he like, man, we gotta go to this one spot, you know, man, this is the best Jamaican spot out here. You know, he hyping it up. We like, this shit finna be fire. You know what I'm saying? So we get there, motherfuckers coming in and out. I'm talking about the little spot popping, you know? I'm like, this shit finna be fire, right? Nigga, I look, ain't nan Jamaican in that bitch. All hood niggas in the shit. So I'm still like, okay, well, maybe they just look like that. These niggas ain't Jamaican, but maybe they is Jamaican, but they don't really look Jamaican. Right. So I'm like, so I get to we get to the spot. I bust open the styrofoam joint, nigga, and they gave you a lot, right?
Right.
Nigga, the sauce is looking like goddamn regular brown gravy and shit. And I'm like, man, this sauce ain't looking right. Motherfucker, oxtails big as a motherfucker. I'm talking about big fat motherfuckers, dog. Look like ham hocks and shit, dog. Right. I'm like, well, I'm still finna give it a try.
Right.
Nigga, that shit was so tough, nigga. That shit looked like, nigga, tasted like mashed potato gravy. Nigga, the oxtails was tough and hard in the mud. Man, I said, dog, they got me.
If that meat ain't falling off them balls and them oxtails, you ain't done. You something ain't right, bro.
That shit was so goddamn nasty, dog. Man, I had to force myself to eat that bullshit.
You fuck up the oxtails, bro. Man, you ain't got no.
That shit was so nasty, dog.
They ain't got no more dealings.
It's the best spot in Atlanta.
Nigga. Yeah, for you drunk motherfuckers that get drunk and then Them niggas drunk as hell.
And a nigga from Atlanta can't never talk to me about no ox or no tail ever again. No Jamaican food ever again, ever.
Don't ever put ox and tail
People
in
from Atlanta don't even talk about Jamaican food.
Right, nigga. I'm gonna catch you put ox and tail in the same sentence around nowhere.
Right, I don't want to hear ox and tail in the same sentence at all.
I can tell you, baby, time I was a piece of ass from the strip club.
Man, I said, man, I should have known. I seen them fake ass niggas in there. When damn one of them niggas in there Jamaican and shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
man, my mama can make me shout some oxtails, boy.
All right, enough about oxtail because I'm hungry in a bitch. And you chewing, you all up in my face chewing and shit.
Baby got him up in chips.
With your ass though, dog. You got a couple more weeks and you gonna be in the same position as my ass, nigga. I'm gonna fuck with you heavy.
Shit, I'm gonna take it though, bro. Long these motherfuckers gone.
I'm gonna be eating all up in your face. My man Aiden said he ain't never had oxtail. Man, you missing out, dog. You definitely missing out for real. Man, I went shopping, dog. I went to Costco today, man. I bought so much of shit up in there, man. Hungry in a bit. That's the worst thing to do is go grocery shopping when you hungry, dog. Man, I was grabbing everything. Oh yeah, I want this. And I can't eat none of it. I'm grabbing everything, knowing I can't eat none of it. But what I can do is I can eat some lunch meat. I bought some lunch. I'm finna eat. Hey, cook with these people, man. I need to get me something to eat, nigga. I'm finna get this lunch meat real quick.
They need some. I just ate a bologna sandwich. Tell them, Gabe, listen. Gabe, I usually go to crackers, bologna and cheese, red hot riplets, a cake and a juice. I'm straight. But yeah, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. These fights coming up is big time. And 2023 can be a great fucking year of boxing if things go right. Right? If things go right in 2023, y'all, this can be a great year in boxing. Like I say, we got David Benavidez, Caden Plant coming up next month. We got Errol Spence and them coming back. We got Tank and Ryan. We got to see who EJ fight. I know Key gonna cook on this in a minute, and I know he feel like this cap. I still got a little bit of hope that Earl and Bud can still happen. But even just having Errol Spence back in the ring and get somebody tough, we know it's gonna be good. Then we got another good fight. I know y'all probably won't like this, y'all. Anthony Joshua versus my man's. I can't even get his name. I like that fight because I thought it was a close fight with him and Dillian White. Right? I thought it was a close fight right after Dillian White. I mean, against Dillian. I'm sorry, I'm trying to text. Kick you back. Terrible co-host. Terrible co-host right now. Yeah, Jermaine Franklin, bro. That's gonna be a good little scrap. So it's like fights that's coming up. We go enjoy, bro. So I like this fight. Like I say, Tank and Ryan can set some shit off. You know what I mean? Can set some shit off. But with that fight taking place, y'all, I think we all gonna enjoy it. One dude tried to ask me about the numbers of what they go gross. I really don't give a damn what they gross, yo. You know what I'm saying? At this point, as long as a fight get made, I'm not worrying about the numbers and what they make and shit like that. I'm not in this motherfucker saying, oh, well, they need to, I don't give a damn what they make, fam. As long as they sign that contract and give us the scrap, that's all we should care about. You know what I'm saying? It's up to us to buy that shit, press the button, and try to give them some bread. But other than that, all I care about is them making the fight happen. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We'll see, Chuck, man.
Rick 10, what's happening with it? Salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure that y'all get my likes up. Hit the like button. Do me a favor. You know what I'm saying? We had to restart the live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had a dang-a-lang swanger come through. We had to restart the live.
I didn't burn bread and shit came into my dang-a-lang swanger, dang-a-lang swanger, dang-a-lang swanger.
Right. Hey, Gina. Hey, oh yeah, Keto didn't tell you, huh? What? He was with Michael B. Jordan all last night. No, he wasn't. Yep, and they was at the red cut. They was together. He said he cool as hell. He said they was together all last night at the premiere Creed.
Yeah, the premiere. That's what I couldn't get.
Get your ass up out of here. Talking about that's my boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Hey,
Michael B. Jordan corny ass and took all the women. When you gotta have some steroids, you got to pumping weights and shit. Came back buffed and shit. I said they come taking all the women, man. Look at him, keep his ass away. I'm like, what should they do? I don't know what it is. They taking out there in Hollywood, though, but all them niggas taking.
They did. So what they do if they have a role like that, they have to get on the heavy steroid cycle because for that role.
But it's some shit that they taking. They told me it's not steroids though. Like I watched all they ass taking Thor, his little brother, Michael B. Jordan. They showing all them niggas when they were just skinny key to how they is now. I say shit, I'm going to Hollywood. Shit, I go give me some of that shit. For real.
Hey man, yeah. What's happening, Sheena? Salute, Queen. Yeah, man. But let's get into it, right? Let's get into it, man. Cause 2023, dog. They killing the game. Like real talk, quiet is kept. The fights that what you say, Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, gold.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. Mm-hmm. That's like if you a real boxing fan, that might be a better fight than you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like that fight right there. Like the real boxing fans know that we've been wanting to see that fight since at least 2017.
Yeah. Look at what Gayla said. Look at what Gayla said. Yeah, he in that Gayla.
Karma Serene, what's going on? Salute to you, Queen. Gayla said Bud and Creed. Yeah, I heard that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, that's the type of fights he want. You know what I'm saying? Fake fights.
Exactly. Karma say human growth hormones. Okay. Go give me some of that.
HGH, but they taking a lot more than HGH though.
Yeah, they taking a lot of shit. You know, they rich out there, so they on the schedule.
Yeah. I mean, so let's go down the fights. You got Stephen Fulton in the Nui, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got
firefight at that be
fire. Gold, right? Gold, A++ fight. Yeah. David Benavidez and Caleb Plant, A++ fight. Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia, A++ fight. You got, and then hold on. People ain't even talking about this fight. You got the Big Bang Zhang, the big Chinese versus Joe Joyce. Yeah. Hell of a fight.
The
what else we got? We got Ryo versus goddamn motherfucking and that's on the undercard.
Chris Colbert.
Yeah, Ryo versus Chris Colbert. You got, I mean, bro, we got so many motherfucking fights. You go on and on and on. We got Virgil Ortiz versus Stanionis.
Yeah,
these is just the fights that's already made.
Virgil Ortiz, Stanionis. We got Tony Harrison and Tim Tszyu. You got Figueroa versus Maxeo. I know a lot of people sleeping on that. That's a good one though, bro.
Yeah, that's a good fight. You also got Devin Haney versus motherfucking Vasil Lomachenko.
Yeah, if they make it happen.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. You got Teofimo Lopez versus goddamn Josh Taylor already.
Y'all probably don't like this one though, but we got Zeno Ramirez versus Gary Rosado. I like it.
Trash. I wouldn't fit to say that shit, dog. You fucked the whole goddamn flow up with that shit. You fucked the whole flow up. We that dog. We was on the roll until you said that shit. Hey, but man, real talk with those fights that I just named, right? Those are just, and then you got Jermell Charlo. He gonna come back and he gonna fight Tony Harrison or Tim Tszyu all this year. So
what you think about Joshua and Franklin? I like that fight.
I mean, I think it's a tune-up for Joshua. Shit.
Yeah, I want to see what he look like with Derrick James, though.
Yeah. But all of the fights that I just named, dog, you know what I'm saying? We don't and like I said, we don't even know who Errol Spence gonna fight yet. But with all those fights,
key. We gotta put this one: Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor 2. May 20th.
You know what I'm saying? That shit going down. Like boxing. I don't give a fuck what promotional company is with. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about boxing as a whole. This probably been the best year in boxing, and we just started the year, dog. Yeah. Just the fights that we already know we finna get. Name another year that topped this year. It ain't even started yet. Name another year that topped this year.
The 2 years that we can like really point out that say we trying to match with is 2013 and 2017. So we trying to match with those years. 2013 and 2017 was some of the best years in boxing. So we trying to catch up with those and match those. So that's what we're looking at.
But 2017 big. It was big, but it wasn't big as this. Because 2017,
especially not starting off though.
2017, the fights that you really think of when you think of 2017, me personally, I think of Errol Spence and Kell Brook. I think of Anthony Joshua and Vladimir Klitschko, and I think of Andre Ward and Kovalev.
Guess who back in Dubai, y'all? Guess who back in Dubai? Jarrell Big Baby Miller versus Lucas Big Daddy Brown.
Nigga, if you don't go somewhere with that trash ass fight, you fucking the flow up, dog.
No, I'm looking at the schedule, dog. I'm going down.
You fucking the flow up, dog. Hey, but man, yeah, this 2017 ain't fucking with it. Now 2017 was a fire year.
I'm just saying 2013 and 2017 was two years in boxing.
I think 2017, right? 2017 had the crown, right? 2017 had the crown until this year. We already came and took it this year. But with that being talked about, let's switch to this Errol Spence and Terence Crawford bullshit. If y'all missed the show, we was, you know what I'm saying? We was cooking. I was over here cooking for about 2 hours already. The show was cooking. You know what I'm saying? We had a dang-a-lang swanger drop through on camera, so I had to shut the whole goddamn show down and shit. Had to delete the show. So, you know, if y'all seen it, y'all seen it. If y'all missed it, y'all missed it. But, you know, we back. We back. Now, with that being said, right? With that being said, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, right? Everybody, here go this shit again. I know Money, he probably feel different about it than I do. But I'm so sick of this goddamn Errol Spence and Terence Crawford shit because to me, I feel like that they are just making up shit to make news. Now, I know that everybody running around with this Spectrum, whatever. I didn't know what the fuck Spectrum was, dog. People were talking about Spectrum. They posted on Spectrum. I'm looking up Spectrum betting site. I thought it was a betting site. So I'm searching this shit. I'm searching Spectrum betting sites. I'm like, I can't find what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Where this betting site at?
Right.
Then come to find out Spectrum is a goddamn cable TV service, right?
That's what I got here. I got Charter Spectrum Charter. That's what I got.
I never heard of it before. So
it's Comcast.
Okay, it's a branch off of Comcast. Okay, so Spectrum. Now everybody tripping because they talking about, well, they posted the Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight on Spectrum. That's Spectrum. So I go look, and when I look, I'm like, the fuck is that supposed to mean? They got shit like, you know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, betting sites and TV networks, they do shit like that all the time. I think I took a screenshot of it. I believe. I know. Oh, let me pull it up in my phone real quick. Where is this screenshot that I took?
John Kramer, what's going on, Brody?
Here it is. Okay. Let me show y'all what they got listed on this Spectrum, right? So they got Jake Paul and the Fury. We know that's happening. They got some wrestling, AEW wrestling. They got Plant Benavidez, that's happening. They got WrestleMania posted. They got Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis posted for April the 15th. Everybody tricked us on that. We thought the fight was going out April the 15th. They came and was like, nope, we tricked y'all motherfucking ass. That shit on April the 22nd. And shout out to April the 22nd because that's my sister's birthday.
Shouts out, sis. Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's her birthday, April the 22nd, man. Then they posted Canelo to be announced fight. Then they got in June. They don't have a date, but they got in June Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. But they do that shit. Like sometimes if you go to betting sites, right? They don't have shit like motherfucking Deontay Wilder versus Francis Ngannou.
Or Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 4.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 4, or goddamn Mike Tyson versus goddamn fucking Wilder if they talked about it. They just post shit like that, and you able to actually go bet on fights that's never gonna happen. They do that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you can actually go bet on fights. You can go to certain betting sites, and you can go bet on shit that's never gonna happen. You know ain't gonna never go happen, right? So when I saw this, I'm like, that's all that is. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't mean shit because they have Errol Spence and Terence Crawford on Spectrum Cable, you know, for June to be announced. What's TBD stand for? To be
decided.
Yeah, to be decided. That shit don't mean nothing. They just telling you, well, we're going to put it there. If they happen to have this fight go down, it's not like to me, like I said, I'm speaking for me. This fight ain't happening. Well, I'm listening to Steven Espinoza, and I think he did the video. He talked about this a couple, to be determined. Yeah, to be determined.
Hey, DC, Dre, don't be trying to come in here, dog. To be decided sounds good, too.
All right, so I'm listening to Steven Espinoza, his last interview that I heard that he did, and he says, "Look, we still interested in having ongoing talks with Terence Crawford, but it's more likely that the Keith Thurman fight is gonna go down, Bruh, and then he's not him and Terence Crawford ain't. I don't believe this. All it is for us to have some more shit to talk about, to continue to hype the fight, just in case, later on down the line, they do decide to fight each other, is keeping their names, right, together in our mouths. That's all it is. Because they realize that people are getting sick and tired of this shit. Like they realize that this fight is fading away. So what they got to do? Well, let's put it out there so people can keep talking about it. As long as people keep talking about it, as long as the YouTube channels keep talking about it and building this fight, well, the fight ain't dead. If ain't nobody talking about it no more, well, then we can't put on this fight because don't nobody give a fuck about it no more. It's dead. Because they see people getting sick of this shit. They see this shit dying out. And once Terence Crawford did what he did, and then everybody was like, well, Errol Spence finna fight Keith Thurman. Terence Crawford over there talking to Golden Boy. People was like, shit, that shit pretty much dead. Let's move on. Let's finally move on from Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. As soon as people try to move on from Terence Crawford and Errol Spence fight, because they sick of this shit, what happens? All of a sudden, a big coincidence, they pop up with some leaked information. This information got leaked. That Spectrum, come on, man. They know what the fuck they doing. This fight ain't happening. This is my opinion. I don't believe this fight is happening. It's all some bullshit. I'm pretty much sick and tired of talking about it because in order for the fight to happen, you got to have two fighters wanting to fight. Terence Crawford don't want to fight Errol Spence. If he wanted to fight Errol Spence, Why was he over there at Golden Boy talking to Golden? Ain't nothing to talk to Golden Boy about if you want to fight Errol Spence. And Golden Boy made it clear to you that Errol Spence ain't in the near future at all. They talking about, well, we want him to fight. We talked to him about a Rocha fight, and then probably Virgil Ortiz, if we want to make that fight, and then somewhere down the line, we eventually want to give him the Errol Spence fight. When Errol Spence is 38 and he's 40. Come on, man. Like, why were you over there?
You changed my man. Can you change my mind when you told me that shit?
Like, why was you over there talking to them? You know what I'm saying? Because if you were serious about an Errol Spence fight, you wouldn't have been over there at Golden Boy. You would have been right there in motherfucking Al Heyman office, sitting down, trying to work some shit out with him.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You would have been with Al Heyman. They already had the deal done. They already had shit written up for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You already had several talks with him. It ain't like this is something new. Y'all got to start all over. You would have been hollering at him. He don't have no intentions of fighting Errol Spence. And if he does, right? Like I said, the only way you see that man in the ring with Errol Spence, if he feels that he has Errol Spence at a vulnerable spot, right? If he feels Errol Spence has been out of the ring for a long time or something, he's not gonna go in. And right now, he still don't feel that it's safe for him to go in there and fight Errol Spence. He really don't. He don't. Errol Spence ain't been out of the ring long enough. Now if they tell him,
y'all smash that like button, man. Come on, y'all. I know King goes, y'all smash the like button. Now 60 people got 100. Some people are 60 likes. I know we got 30 haters, but let's at least get that shit to 80 fucking likes. Hit the like.
Yeah, smash the like button, y'all. Come in the build, smash the like button. Bro, I'm not finna get his dude Terence Crawford no respect like that, bro. From what he's showing me, you gotta take a man for what he showed you. You know what I'm talking about? Like, how hard was it for him to say, look, man, look, Al, look, y'all, I need a tune-up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going into the biggest fight of my career without no tune-up. I need a tune-up. And then, but see, you know why he couldn't say that, money? Because they tried to get him a tune-up. Well, they tried to get him to do business. Okay, we can do a 2-fight deal. We can do a 3-fight deal. He ain't want to do that. Why he hate Al Heyman so much? I don't. He was talking all type of shit about Al Heyman behind the scenes. I know. I don't fuck with Al. This, and that. Why? You don't fuck with him because he got all the smoke for you on that side of the street.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that in order to get a bag with the PBC and Al Heyman, you're not gonna be able to fucking fight no Rudy Poos and just get no big ass bag.
What Agent Brother say? He want me to fight King. I get a bag, but he want me to fight King Kong.
Right.
Man, what the fuck you think you supposed to fight?
Right. He wants some. Hey, first of all, we know now that he didn't get paid $10 million from BLK Prime, but that's cool. He got paid good for the opponent that he fought. You know what I'm saying? He got paid. He still got paid very good for the opponent that he fought. But hey, and even though they gone, ain't no more BLK Prime for you, dog.
Mm-hmm.
They're not giving you no more Rudy Poos for you. They're not wasting no more money on no Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? That shit didn't work out too well for them. Ain't no more BLK Primes. Motherfucking Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, they not finna give you no Rudy Poo for a whole bunch of money. Golden Boy, they not finna give you a whole bunch of money to fight. Golden Boy ain't finna get that nigga no whole bunch of money to fight Rocha. If Golden Boy signed Terence Crawford and have him fight a goddamn Rocha, they gonna pay him like he fighting a Rocha. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more BLK Prime deals coming for Terence Crawford. That's just what it is. And with that being said, he don't want to fight Errol Spence. He don't. And because one thing that the PBC ain't gonna do, they're not finna overpay him to fight Errol Spence. His motto is, okay, well, if I do get in the ring with somebody like Errol Spence, y'all gonna have to overpay me. Y'all gonna have to give me some shit that I ain't never even thought about seeing in my career. That's how he moving. But to y'all, right, to the fans and the media, he gonna bluff. He needs to uphold that he is the boogeyman. What the fuck has he done to show anybody that he the boogeyman? But say it. Where's his actions? Where's his actions? What actions has he showed y'all to show that he a boogeyman of any motherfucking thing? Yeah, you can get these clowns that doing these debates and tell you lie after lie. Like I said, the dude last night talking about Terence Crawford sent contracts to everybody on PBC. And none of them wanted it. They all ducked Terence Crawford. I must have been in the motherfucking coma the last 6 years. But y'all smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? I know I got some of y'all Bud Crawford fanatics in the background biting blood out your goddamn bottom lip right now. I know I got some of y'all mad as hell. When you know what I'm saying? Bud was the boogeyman. He was this, he was that, he was every motherfucking thing. Until it was time for him to fight Errol Spence. Now he was goddamn Floyd Mayweather. A motherfucking Bud Crawford turned into Floyd Money Mayweather when it was time for him to fight Errol Spence. Ain't that a goddamn shame? Bud was, oh man, I don't even care about money. I just want to show I'm better than him. I want to show this, and I'm this, and everybody ducking me. Yeah. The motherfucking EJ came to his doorstep. That motherfucker turned into the best businessman in the world. I need the right to approve motherfucking expenses. I need to fucking talk to his goddamn elementary school teacher. I need to see Errol Spence's bank account. I need to see how much Showtime grossed the last 10 years. That motherfucker turned into goddamn Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, goddamn Elon Musk, all in one. He turned into the biggest businessman in the world when it came to Errol Spence. But before that, he was the boogeyman. That sounds like a motherfucking fraud to me.
Motherfucking facts.
Sound like a fraud to me.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker went to overnight business school and shit when it came to Errol Spence.
Exactly, Key. I'm talking about
Hey, him and Errol Spence started negotiating. That motherfucker got a master's in business and shit in 5 months.
Not a mask. He motherfucker got books after books looking at. Okay, what other booking? Oh, I wrote that down. Hey, Bernie, bring me them cards. Yeah, section 7.3. Okay, it says here, become like nigga just learning shit. Like, man, get out of here trying to just make shit work because like. And then what's crazy though, Key, how everybody ran with that. Terence Crawford, his own boss. Errol Spence ain't his own boss. He got to answer to Al Haim. Man, what the fuck is y'all talking about?
He was his own boss right over there. Right over there at Golden Boy headquarters and shit, nigga, begging for Oscar De La Hoya and them to come up with something for him. He was his own boss, huh? Oh man, he's his own boss. But it's because Terence Crawford is his own boss, and Errol Spence don't know what it is to be his own boss.
Yeah.
Man, that nigga was his own boss. He was his own boss for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. They got to talk about one fight. Nigga just got to let go. They gonna talk about, you guys don't even know why, huh? Because I was up on the top rank and right, I wasn't because I'm on the top rank and he signed my checks and man, Terence Crawford, man, stop sounding stupid as hell. And Bernie's stupid ass over there just you getting a bud. Keep going, bud. Two retarded motherfuckers trying to co-host something.
Talking about I'm his own boss.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Ain't no goddamn Bud Crawford promotions nowhere on his trunks. He ain't got a patch on his trunks. Ain't got it nowhere on the ring. But he his own boss.
He his own boss.
Motherfucker was his own boss, but had to go to BLK Prime to get a fight done.
First thing he did as his own boss is fire Bo Mack as a manager. Bomac, you're going. That's the manager. You can say the trainer. Motherfucker felt good after that. Still got a little power, eh?
Like this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? He's sitting up there, but yeah, I'm my own boss. Like he didn't went to Harvard and shit and got a goddamn business degree.
You hear me?
Motherfucker ain't finished the 8th grade talking about he his own boss. Nigga can't even spell right. Nigga get on Twitter and can't even spell words right talking about I'm my own boss.
Motherfucker finished the 8th grade.
Nigga, if you don't go the fuck on somewhere with that shit, talk about I'm my own boss.
What is that first time? Motherfucker can't even count to 10. All of a sudden, you hit the lottery.
Yeah, Errol Spence don't know what it is to be his own boss. See, he got Al Hammond where, nigga, he's smart. That's what he got. Nigga, you need to fucking get what he got.
Right. Yeah, as the manager, Gayla, yeah. You know, remember Bomac was his manager and trainer. So he's going in there making the deals happen at top ranking shit. So now he ain't the manager no more. The motherfucker just a trainer. And it's taking toll on his ass too, because he got too much time on his hand. Motherfucker chasing me down to my older money and shit. Nigga looking for Keon, he come finding me.
Motherfucker, Bomac was too goddamn drunk and shit all the time, nigga.
Yeah, feeling
like,
good.
Man, I can't have you managing shit. See, Bomac, he was like, man, yeah, I can't have you talking to Al Hammond, man.
Right, you hear me?
Al Hammond runs circles around Bomac fat ass.
Bomac, no, you're not gonna do that, Al. What you say? No, you see, Bob took care of me on that part. Now you can't do that right there. All I know is I had an extra 0, and you taking the 0 away. That's all I know, and I need that 0 because I got to feed this manager. Bomac over there dealing deals with everybody. That much I walked in there, I got a deal for all the managers, all the fighters. That motherfucker ain't in the best interest of Terence Crawford at all.
Right. Dundada say, I know Crawford not paying no advisor fee, though. Well, he needs to be paying one because his business fucked up. That's why he had to lie about, man, come on, bro. Like, why you had to lie about making $10 million?
Exactly, bro.
That's why he had to lie about making $10 million. That's why the motherfucker on there mad and shit, right? He his own boss and he this and that, but the motherfucker on Twitter trying to fight niggas like Boxing Ego and for none and shit.
Exactly.
Talking about I'm gonna pull up on y'all and this. Come on, bro. You got all that energy for Boxing Ego and for none, but then had no energy for goddamn Errol Spence. I wanted that same energy that he had for Boxing Ego and for none. I wanted that same energy for Errol Spence. Because then we would have got a fight on November the 19th.
That's good.
Now we would have been talking about who won the fight and what happened in the fight, and is we getting a rematch.
Facts, King.
But he want to pick, that nigga want to pick off Rudy Poot opponents and shit. Like, nah, well, shit, you know, let me see if I can go over here and BLK Prime, you know what I'm saying? Maybe BLK Prime will put Boxing Ego in the ring with me. That's right up my alley. That's right up his alley, right, too. You know what I'm saying? Nigga want to fight Boxing Ego and for none.
Knowing Boxing Ego finna try to sue you. Boxing Ego, I don't know how to fight. I mean, you know, they call me Ego Dominus, but you know, Ego barely strikes again. So what I'm gonna do is, like, my motherfucker can't fight, and for now, I go definitely take his ass to court. But now, all right, man, hold up, man, stop. Hold up, man.
Hey, not going to have his whole goddamn BLK Prime purse, nigga.
Yeah.
And the 10 million that he lied about having.
You hear me? Motherfucker should have had Fanon in your motherfucking corners there trying to fight him.
For real, he should have had Fanon trying to negotiate for a silly ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You need all the negotiations you can get.
Right. Talking about, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. Terence Crawford, I just look at that dude like real talk now. I just look at him as a clown, bro, because it's like you talking about all these dudes over there on the PBC, what you gonna do to Jermell Charlo, what you gonna do to Errol Spence, but your ass ain't trying to do no business over there. Make that shit make sense. Make that shit make sense. Motherfucker calling out everybody he know that can't get to his ass. Now, so with all that being said, do I believe that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence are going to fight in June? No, fuck no. Why haven't we got an Errol Spence and Keith Thurman announcement yet? That's what I want to know. Why we don't have an Errol Spence announcement, period? Because I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm telling Errol Spence, don't let this nigga fuck off, you know what I'm saying, another year. Don't fuck off another year fucking with this nigga, EJ.
I don't think that's what it is. I think they finna come out with something. I don't think it's Bud Neat. I'm with you, Key. It's just like,
He ain't fighting.
Yeah, he don't want that goddamn fight. Now, like I say, when you told me that shit, because I thought, and I'm gonna get off the Golden Boy shit, because I don't even think he go sign today, as to be real. But I thought the nigga was saying he go do Rocha, then come back and fight motherfucking Earl, then come back. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga talking about Rocha, then motherfucking Virgil Ortiz. Nigga, you ain't fighting no goddamn Errol Spence. Get on. Y'all niggas finna just use Errol Spence's name all the way up till you finish. If you fight Virgil Ortiz, right? And like I say, he'll fight Virgil over Earl. He'll do that quick. You know what I'm saying? He'll take the Virgil fight over Earl. But, you know, that's what I thought you were going to do that and then come back. But, you know, I'm with you, though. I'm like, far as the Bud and the Earls, like, talking about the shit, talk about it, and I'm done with that shit, bro. Like, far as the bait, talk about it, all that shit. I just want to see Earl back in the ring, bro. And if it's Thurman, it's Thurman. If not, then somebody at 54, and you just go ahead and drop them belts. Go ahead and say, fuck it, drop them belts, go ahead, go to 54, and do your thing at 54, bro, because that's what I really think coming. I think that's the big decision for real. Is you go find somebody at 54? Could you get it? Because I don't know if it'll be Castano right off the back, or if you go do Thurman at 54, then go with somebody else, you know. But I really do think Earl announcement about to come up.
See, Crawford, like I said, you got to take a man for how he moved and what he's shown you throughout his career. That motherfucking Rocha fight looked real juicy to Crawford though.
Hell yeah.
Like when they talk about that Rocha, that shit look juicy to him. That's right up his alley. But now he want to know, okay, well, that's a good fight for me, but how much y'all gonna pay me?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Golden Boy, they not finna overpay shit.
There you go. You ain't picking no motherfucking Black Prime motherfucking check.
Hey, Golden Boy ain't finna. They might pay him. You know, maybe they might give him a little $2 million to fight Rocha.
Yeah, you just took it out my mouth.
$2 million. You know what I'm saying? And that's his whole thing. That's why we ain't heard no announcement with Golden Boy, because I guarantee motherfucking you, if they had been like, look, we'll give you $6 million guaranteed, the same thing that you was getting over there at top, a top rank, he was getting 4. But we'll give you $6 million guaranteed, and we're gonna give you Rocha. Then we'll try to give you a Virgil Ortiz fight, and then we'll give you a motherfucking, you know, another a Rudy Poot or something. Mm-hmm. Man, he'll break his neck to take that goddamn deal, dog.
Is Blood and Flair with Golden Boy?
Yeah, he with him. He'll break his neck.
We'll give you
Rocha. We'll give you $2 million for Rocha, right? We'll give you $4 million for Blood and Flair.
Yeah,
and then we'll give you, you know, a guaranteed 6 plus back end, because we'll put it on pay-per-view with Virgil Ortiz. He gonna break his neck.
Mm-hmm.
You break his neck. Where I sign up at? He don't need no manager. He don't need no lawyer. Where I sign the motherfucking dotted line. No, Omega said whoever Bud. And what's happening with it, Omega? He said whoever Bud fight not named Errol is a duck to me. Right? He already been a duck.
You don't need no transparency or none of that shit.
You don't need shit. Where I signed it at? Well, you don't need your lawyer to look. Nope, we good.
I trust you, Oscar. I trust you. Looking at
right. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Corny ass on Twitter and shit. Man, y'all ain't never seen Errol Spence on Twitter threatening goddamn fucking civilians and shit.
All right, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Threatening some goddamn civilian. Talking about, you know, it look real good. Oh, what for now say some shit? No, you're not. No, you won't say it in my face. Some do. I'll fight you in the ring, yeah, but would you do it? Would you come get knocked out for free though? Like, boy, you better quit thinking you're the toughest thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? They put that fire on your ass, you gonna see. Then they gonna be all wrong. Why they do that to Bud Crawford? They just some haters. They just never did that to Bud Crawford. But sit your ass down, boy. Your hands are registered weapons, deadly weapons, and your little ugly ass mean. So if you knock somebody out, you want to kick him in the face while they knocked out and shit. Everybody get knocked out in front of their girlfriend, boy.
Yeah, like that too.
Yeah, you know No, you got niggas that'll knock you out and leave you there. You got some that'll sit you up. Then you got the ones that go overboard, knock you out, just kick you in the face, boom, boom, put you in the coma. Man, I ain't getting knocked out in front of my woman, homie. I'm sorry.
Right, for real.
Yeah, fuck that.
Hey, real shit. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hit the likes. Let me get, at least 20 people in the building to hit the like button right now. But dude, it's just to me like, and I don't even use terms like this when it comes to fighters and shit. Because I got a respect for all these fighters, but man, dude is a fraud. How he moved. You can't keep, what I'm saying? He's a fraud, bro. How he moved. And the reason I say that is because he just do a whole bunch of fucking bluffing and pump faking.
Hey man, quit Jose Ramirez, bro. Quit spamming, bro. What is you doing? Who is you?
What is he talking about, bro?
Right,
get this dude up out of here. Get Jose Ramirez up out of here with that bullshit. For real. He said, money, you next on Bud's list.
Yeah, he just spamming, bro. He sent the shit the first time.
Oh, but yeah, man, real talk. You got, like I said, the reason that he's on Twitter going after for none and goddamn boxing ego and going at fans and shit, because he be going at regular fans and shit too, is because he feels that he's supposed to be able to. He don't like when people calling him out on this bullshit, right? He know what they saying is the truth. See, Errol Spence don't pay attention to none of that shit because he know that shit ain't true.
Facts, King.
He ain't worried about that shit.
Nigga ain't worried about nothing.
You don't think motherfuckers be talking just as much shit to Errol Spence on Twitter or more than they do to Terence Crawford? Yeah, but he don't pay attention to that shit. But he pay attention to that shit because he know that shit is true. And see, when he was at top rank, he was able to get away with that shit because it was an excuse. They ducking him. They using the side of the streets. They using the side of the streets as an excuse to duck Bud. Now he ain't got that excuse no more. That motherfucking gate wide open, and he keep on. He bluffing like he gonna go in it. He bluffing and hopping back. I'm gonna go in the gate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in the gate like a motherfucker that's like a motherfucker on the diving board and shit. They bounce.
Steady bouncing on
that boy. He bluffing like he, you know what I'm saying? That gate wide open. You know what I'm saying? He on that goddamn diving board. He keep on telling you he finna jump in that bitch in the deep water and do a backflip. But in 30 minutes and shit, he's still.
Our kid steady bouncing on that motherfucker.
Still bouncing.
Well, how many times you go bounce on this motherfucker?
Oh shit. Oh man, that's him.
Yeah, but he just, man, it's to the point to now it's like, just gonna do what you gonna do, bro. Like, we already know you don't want it. Like, like it's like, I ain't got no fake like that, but I just want to see what the next move gonna be for Earl. You know what I'm saying? What the next move gonna be. And it's to the point to where, like Omega say, whomever you fight next, people gonna look at it as a duck. But just go ahead and do your thing, man, because you got what you're looking for. You feel like all you needed was to put out there like you was gonna fight Earl, and the way to get that motherfucker off to where now you can dodge it forever now, because you can point the finger at them and actually work in your favor, because now you can use that, they won't give me no upfront money for the rest of your life, and then use, well, how come everybody else get upfront money and when it come to me, I don't get upfront money? So that's what you were looking for, a story like that can cover your ass for the rest of your career going out, and then you talking about you still want to fight them when you knowing damn well you going elsewhere instead of where you're supposed to be as a free agent, right? Knocking on Al Heyman door, right? But you knocking on motherfucking Golden Boy door talking I want to fight Errol Spence. Knocking on Golden Boy door. How that shit saying I want to fight Keon, but I'm at a mega house. Yeah, Omega, I'm gonna fight the nigga Keon, bro. I'm gonna go to his house. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Don't even make no goddamn sense, bro. So at the end of the day, we see what it is, fam. We see what it is. You don't want no smoke at all with EJ, man. Your ass just needs something to save your ass, and you can go on right off into the sunset and get into the Hall of Fame and do all that shit. And when motherfuckers in their 50s and y'all sit on that couch, I wanted to fight your ass, but you ain't want to fight me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't want to give me no money. Now we got this shit, you know what I mean? Now your grandkids fight and all this word ass shit. But yeah, man, that's all he want, brother. Be sit on that couch with the Hall of Fame and talking about Errol Spence ducked him and he got a way out to use that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we'll never get the fight. It's one that's gonna go down in history as one of the fights that never happened that we wanted, bro. And Terence Crawford got what he wanted, a fucking excuse.
Right. That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Everything is smoke and mirrors. That's how they ran his whole career at top rank. Tell you that everybody ducking them, nobody want to fight him, and then they just run with that story, you know, and he get to run with that story because he ain't gonna never get in the ring with none of them. Right. His ego too fucking big. His ego is too big to get in the ring with an Errol Spence because if he lose, he ain't gonna be able to take that shit. You know what I'm saying? If his ego too big to get in the ring with a Jermell Charlo, if he lose, he's not gonna be able to take that shit. A motherfucker with an ego like he got, he can't take no. He's not gonna be able to take no L, especially to one of them. That shit is gonna kill his whole he is not the type of fighter that can lose to an Errol Spence and then come back and rematch him, right? He's not that type of fighter. He's not the type of fighter that can lose to an Errol because his ego too big. He too fucking jealous, and that shit will kill him inside. It'll kill him inside. So he rather just, you know what I'm saying? Act like he want to fight him, act like that everybody ducking him, continue to pump fake and never fight him. That way, you know what I'm saying, the rest of his life, he can say what he would have did. Right. He'd rather say what he would have did instead of testing himself and actually fighting one of them. Ego too big. Like, do you see Terence Crawford being able to lose and taking that shit?
Nope.
You can't. He can't, bro.
Not with that ego and his attitude. That might probably swing on the referee like Zab Judah did.
He can't take it, bro.
They'll talk all the shit in the world and.
Especially
I want my rematch.
Especially how they look at him in Omaha. You know what I'm saying? Look how they look at him in Omaha and how all these great fighters, you know what I'm talking about, Hall of Fame fighters that hyped him up. Ain't no other fighter been able to get hyped up like he has and ain't never had to fight nobody on the top level competition. Y'all got to look at that shit, bro. He's talking about dudes like Ricky Barnes and Ndongos and motherfucking Jeff Horns and guys like that. We're talking about him fighting guys like that, but they telling you that he the greatest thing that ever stepped in the ring.
Right.
He's got all of the praise, but he ain't had to prove it.
And then admit it, Keith. Admit it, he ain't did shit.
And then you got fighters like Errol Spence, right? That then fought motherfucking the Sean Porter's in his prime. Motherfucking Kell Brook in his prime. Motherfucking Danny Garcia's and you know what I'm saying, Ugas and fighters like that, and they'll tell you that he still got a whole bunch to do. Mikey Garcia's and shut him out 12-0. You still got the same greats that's telling you that Terence Crawford is great because he fought Gamboa and beat him. Tell you that, well, him beating Mikey Garcia, that don't prove nothing to me. I'm not impressed. So you see what the double standard is? You got this guy, he don't got to fight nobody to prove nothing. Then you got these other fighters, they got to fight everybody, and it still ain't enough. Lamont Peterson's, yeah. But you see what I'm saying? But Terence Crawford, he can fight a guy on the level of Lamont Peterson and knock him out. And he's great. He's an all-time great.
Thanks.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So with him, he's good with that because he's already getting the praise without having to fucking do the work.
They've been doing that for a while, Keith. They've been doing that for a while. Especially when they gave them fight of the years. He really got the feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the way he won and shit like that I'm knocking his accolades and shit like that. But it's like it's certain things that you fighting on ESPN, they gonna give you a little boost. Just like people try to talk about this, that. You got the little boost over there, you fighting on ESPN and shit like that. So it's like, man, I like him and I give him all this credit in the world. I had him as the more pound for pound fighter at once upon a time until this Errol Spence action started happening. You see that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro.
It's like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, well, his accolades. Bro, I keep telling people, and I know people like, oh, well, his accolades. Nobody is going to go 20, 30 years. If he retired today, ain't nobody going to remember none of them fucking title fights that he won.
I asked motherfuckers who he won his first title against. They can't even tell you.
Nobody's going to remember none of that shit, bro. So them accolades, that shit is just fucking some shit on a piece of paper at the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying. When he was up there talking to Andre Ward,
he got fucked up. He gonna money will come back on, but nobody is gonna remember none of that shit, right? When you think of the great fighters, and I say this shit all the time, you don't think about, oh well, man, Evander Holyfield, man, his accolades, he had the IBO belt and he had the WBA belt. You don't remember none of that shit, bro. You remember who they fought. You don't remember fucking Floyd Mayweather because of his accolades. You remember Floyd Mayweather because of the fights that the people that he beat. You don't remember Sugar Ray Leonard. Can't nobody in here right now tell me what belts Sugar Ray Leonard had. Name all the belts that Sugar Ray Leonard had. You can't, because don't nobody give a fuck about none of that shit. But you can name the fights that he had. Name all the belts that Tommy Hitman Hearns had. That any of these greats. Nobody go, well, man, his accolades, man. Tommy Hearns, man, he had the such and such belt, and then in 1985, he won the such and nobody give a fuck about that shit. But you will say, man, I remember when he fought Sugar Ray Leonard, and he fought Sugar Ray Leonard. Motherfuckers will give you the date where they fought, what happened in the fight, and so on and so on. That's what people remember. So when people keep talking about, well, Buzz a Hall of Famer because of his accolades. Okay, what the fuck does that supposed to mean? You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? It's the same thing with Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner always likes to tell you about his accolades. What he did, his accolades this and his accolades that. I'm a 4-time world champion. But if you ask people, okay, AB, who you beat for them titles? Ain't nobody gonna fucking know. Right now, if I ask any of y'all in the chat, right, besides Paulie Malignaggi, and that was a bullshit ass belt, who Adrian Broner beat for his titles, ain't nobody gonna know unless they go to BoxRec and look it up. You might be able to name, me personally, I think he won a belt from Paulie Malignaggi, and I think one was Antonio DeMarco. Other than that, ain't nobody gonna know. Don't nobody know them fucking dudes. That's why when dudes get to bragging about real fighters that did real shit in the sport, that's real greats, you never hear them talk about accolades. You hear them talking about their resume in the fighters the other great fighters that they fought. You never hear Manny Pacquiao talking about his accolades. You never heard Sugar Ray Leonard telling you about his accolades. You don't hear Tommy Hearns talking about his accolades. You don't hear Evander Holyfield or Roy Jones Jr. talking about their accolades. I mean, well, you do hear Roy because, he did some shit that people had never seen before. Going up and down in weight and doing that. But for the most part, like I said, you don't hear fighters bragging about, oh man, my accolades. I'm in the Hall of Fame because my accolades. Don't nobody talk about that shit. Because they don't have to. Because they could talk about the great fights and the great fighters that they was in the ring with, that they shared the ring with. That's why Terence Crawford, you looking at a fraud. And like I said, to me, yeah, he got 7 straight knockouts at 147 pounds. But against who? Against who? You know what I'm saying? And the fighters that he did fight that are on that level, did he fight them in their prime? No. Did he fight them anywhere near close to their prime? No. So what the fuck did he do? You know what I'm saying? What did he do? Just that's what I was saying, man. These fighters that wasn't on that level, they have to have something to tell you to make you think that they was on that level. Terence Crawford, like I said, once again, Terence Crawford, every time that he talks about himself and his career, he's talking about his accolades. Well, my accolades this, and my accolades that, and my accolades this. Adrian Broner, I'm a 4-time world champion. I'm a 4-time world champion. But AB, he'll never tell you who he beat. Y'all don't notice that? He always talks about that he's a 4-time world champion, but you never heard one interview with Adrian Broner talking about who he actually beat to become a 4-time world champion. He don't never talk about that shit. And that's some real shit. I know this shit like that. I see right through the bullshit. One thing about Floyd gonna tell you who he beat. You know what I'm talking about? Floyd can go down the list of great fighters and show you who he beat. And he's gonna talk to you about who he fought and who he beat. Them dudes can't do that shit. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know what y'all talking about in this chat, but y'all smash the like button. Y'all smash the like button. And you know, if you're rocking with your boy, you know what I'm saying, let me get a donation. You know, I'm getting all type of calls. They telling me my super chat ain't working. Did I read this super chat? My man Matthew Thomas, he said he tested the market and it didn't look good. He has run out of places to go. Crawford is getting boxed in fight. He says Crawford is getting boxed in fight or boxed in, fight or retire. He gonna fight. I mean, the thing is Crawford is looking for a easy fight for a lot of big money, and ain't no more BLK Prime. Ain't nobody else gonna do that no more. You feel me? Ain't nobody else finna do that shit no more. And I told people, right? I said, I guarantee you that this will be his last fight with BLK Prime. I said, they not finna waste all that money on him again. Yeah, they did that shit because they wanted to, you know, look good because they was coming in the game. Well, let's get Crawford. Let's do whatever we got to do. And they didn't pay him 10. They paid him probably like, you know, 5-6 million. Let's overpay him. But they couldn't afford to do that shit again. Business is business. No matter what, at the end of the day, business is business. And no promotional company, no company is in the business of just giving away money. They're not. You feel me? They're just not. My man Big Ray in that Cash App, man, I appreciate you. Kilo Netart says, and they was coming off, I must have missed what you said before. Dang Father says, Floyd always say I beat 21 world champions straight. Right. Them dudes, they can't say that shit. They can just tell you about their accolades, but they can't tell you who they beat. 15 years from now, 10 years from now, I'm not going to remember how many belts you had and your accolades. I'm going to remember what fights you was in. And that's just being, just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? My man, Mr. Mechanical, in that super chat, he say for the cook. And I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Great live stream. Sucks I had to shut the first one down because, man, we was cooking on that motherfucker too. Robert Pitt says that man ain't even get 5 to 6 mil. I wish I could call in. Yeah, he didn't. And, you know, KQ exposed that. KQ exposed that he didn't even get that. And that's some real shit. But, you know, I'm being nice. I'm being cool. But Rocha, yeah, that Rocha fight is right up his alley. That's some shit that he'll want. And like I said, if Bud come and prove me wrong, well, prove me wrong. But until then, he's a fraud to me. He's a fraud to me. You know what I'm talking about? At least one thing about Adrian Broner that I can say. One thing that I can say about AB, right, is although he didn't win none of those big fights he was in, Adrian Broner, at least he was man enough to get in the ring with some real killers. That's one thing you got to respect about Adrian Broner, right? He always talk about his that he's a 4-time world champion. He never beat no real fighters for them belts, except for, you know, maybe Paulie. Rest of them was pretty much Rudy Poots. You know, I ain't gonna say all of them, but you know, but one thing that AB did is he actually tested himself. He got in there with the best of the best. And you know, he fought fighters, win, lose, or draw. He got in there with them. So you got to give him his respect for that. Terence Crawford, he ain't even did that. He ain't even did that. You know what I'm talking about? My man, Jesse Green, in that super chat, he says, peace, brother, salute. Man, I appreciate you, man, for coming through, showing love. And my man, Akilo, he says, I was saying Floyd fought guys coming off of their biggest wins. And that's a fact, dog. That's a fact. So to me, do I like Floyd Mayweather outside of the ring? I'm not a big Floyd Mayweather fan outside of the ring at all. I don't really fuck with him like that. But Floyd Mayweather in that ring, can't nobody tell me shit about Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Because he talked the talk and he walked the walk. And he backed every word up that he ever, you know what I'm saying? He backed it all up in the ring. No matter how you feel about Floyd. So Floyd can talk all the shit he want to. You know what I'm saying? Terence is just talking shit. Because it means something. Your resume means a whole lot. But anyway, you know, I appreciate everybody for coming through. And the Queen Sheena in the building with the super chat refreshing the super chat. I appreciate everybody that came through. Much love to everybody. You know, we got boxing this weekend. I know y'all don't fuck with Jake Paul and none of that, but hey, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with Super El Matisse. We got some good fights on Showtime tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to these fights we got coming up. I appreciate everybody. Hell of a show. Make sure that y'all hit the like button before you leave out. If y'all ain't hit the like button, and y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. And I'm gone, y'all. Appreciate y'all.